Hello viewers to the realm of evil and this let's play of Bastion. We continue with the next episode or part of it, and we should first speak to Zof about the hidebound journal.
The scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. Zolf and the kid make small talk, but that's it. Keep your chin up, kid, I tell him.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to Prosper to the Wild Outskirts, I mean.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survive the Calamity.
Those cute little things are, but they can be destroyed. Or they can do anything special.
Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here. Kids roused up half the wilds by now. Then kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. The Calamity must have scrambled their eggs. wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp.
Some frame drop again.
The Wilds already reclaimed this place. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Never could ask for a song. Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
So let's find the shards then.
The city brought the shards to the Wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Another proving ground.
Slinger Range is where the city's quickest pistoliers put themselves to the test.
And a shard detected in here.
The less said about Jawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind. After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
I think I missed the pistols in the last level, but I've already dropped them, so... Yes.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating. where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. The dead welcome him with open arms. The kid pops him good. There's no way out.
I died. Not bad. Should have used a healing potion. Well,
That a survivor?
never
No,
mind.
ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of Liura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gaiters. Now the Bastion can send him even farther, into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling.
Fell off again.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too. He sees what's left undone. Near lost my train of thought just thinking about that place. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers stick their nasty thorns into his heels. Ever heard of a lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Seems I've leveled up in the meantime and I don't notice at all.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
So I'm placing the shard in the monument.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Yeah.
I can barely believe he's come this far. Oh, his manners ain't so bad.
A shard lets you upgrade one of the structures on the Bastion, so let's see, what should I upgrade first? Perhaps the lost and found section, yeah.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Okay, upgrade material for the pipe.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
And upgrade material for the calamity cannon. Sure. Yay, some loot here. Let's use the upgrades at the forge. And let's see now. I have 50% critical hit damage and 50% damage and faster throw reward. Attack signal armor or once per patrol. Okay, I think this. I like this much better.
Any brusher's pike can cut to the bone, but that one can cut through it.
And the calamity cannon. Oh, I've already upgraded it. Rocket seek out falls. Yeah, this one is enabled. more blast radius, wall speed, charge up speed, and knockback. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's under the story. Oh, yeah, I've leveled up, so I'm swapped for a spirit. Okay, let's see what this one does. More critical hit chance.
Doom shine's a bit of an acquired taste, like a mouthful of horseradish.
So yeah.
Never would have pegged the kid as the bookish type.
Oh, this is who knows where. Again, I think. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to do a who knows where now. Just the story missions. Who knows where is some sort of like a kind of an arena, which gives you waves of foes, and you have to defeat something like 20 waves, and you get a reward in more currency.
He ain't big on small talk.
Currency, which is your weapons and such things. Okay, so let's continue to the next mission.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan. Roathus Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten. Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Roathus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Really strange, some random frame drops here and there. Sorry if you noticed them in the video.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. These beasts, they don't like company.
Falling off the edge again.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard, Ankle gators love shiny things. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way.
There's another one here, I think, or no? No.
Still no sign of the shard. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. That old gator's right on his tail. Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad. He's got it, and now to finish her off. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Okay, let's check quickly. Something else left for wood in here? No, no wood left. Let's go back.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
So let's upgrade the distillery.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Anything more? No.
Bull brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. That gator's a crazy gal, but so's the gal who promised to look after her.
Yay. So, let's see the next.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds. Over there's Camp Dauncey, where the brushers steel themselves for secret missions.
Point Lemaign.
Point Lemaign's Grand Rail once brought the riches of the wild right to our doorstep. Know how Caelandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaign. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaign seen better days for sure. but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaign, not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Kid don't want to miss this train.
And I throw again.
The grand rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere.
Again. Take this bag. There's something in it. No.
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the grand rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times.
Changing my weapons. And
The Ura-Celandian War, 50 years ago, doomed to happen again.
oops. Again. Falling off the edges.
It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Okay, this part is not for walking. Ah.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into Swamp Weed Central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham! When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived. And what exactly Zulf told him. Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. You don't know what to say. I worry for him, just don't care to show it.
So what to bring next? Perhaps this memorial. Okay.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Let's see. Doesn't seem that there's anything new. Well, oh well. So, yeah.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
This is just another Colonel's Wear arena. Like this pipe, and I don't know what this mailbox does. Let's see. The next.
The shards are getting harder to find. That's Trigger Hill, where the Army's elite became the finest marksmen in the land.
Their next area is Crawford Cauldron. So we'll continue in the next part with Crawford Cauldron, and thanks everyone for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe or like and comment the videos, and thank you again. See you in the next part.